Hello, it's Saturday, 18th May. Today, I would like to talk about the e-bike GPS tracking. Please let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Daniel. I'm a sales of Concourse. Concourse is a major GPS tracking device manufacturer in Shenzhen. Yeah, now in most countries, the two-wheelers are mainly oil motorcycle, but in China, there are only a few oil motorcycle. In the street, you can see almost all two-wheelers are e-bike, electronic bike. That's because China government restricted the motorbike years ago. Means the government they don't give license to motorbike, but it's okay to drive electronic bike. So many people they can't buy a car, or because the road is very narrow, and they prefer two-wheelers, and because of the policy, most people just buy electronic bikes. And now today, now in China, you can see, especially the rush hours, lots of electronic bikes. So our company, we manufacture lots of GPS trackers for financial companies, car leasing, car rental, auto finance, and also lots of GPS trackers for fleets, like taxis and the freight companies, and also the public transportation, like buses, and for example, the Shenzhen bus is one of our customers. And today, I would like to talk about the trends of the electronic bikes, because now, yes, in many countries, still the fuel motorcycle is the major two-wheelers, but because of the electronic bikes is more environment friendly and cheaper, China has exported lots of electronic bikes to many countries, especially in India, Indonesia, Russia, and Europe. So we see the trends for the electronic bike market. And our GPS tracker as a special feature for the electronic bikes. Lots of manufacturers have shown their interest in our e-bike GPS trackers, because lots of end users prefer e-bike with a GPS tracking function. They can see where to go, battery status, like the voltage, and if the battery is too low, our tracker will remind the end user to charge the motorcycle, to charge the e-bike battery. And also the GPS tracker is excellent for anti-theft. When the end user parks the e-bike, if someone tried to steal the e-bike, it will trigger the vibration. Then the GPS tracker can feel the vibration very sensitively, and then GPS tracker will send alerts to end user by the cell phone application or the SMS message, and also on the website platform, user can receive the alerts. And because of the GPS location, GPS tracking, once the e-bike is stolen, it's very easy for police for the user to track the stolen e-bag to get them back, to get the e-bag back. So our company, we developed a very nice model for e-bag. It's called the ET500. It's in the box. And this tracker is super simple. It's super simple. It has the tracker body with the 3 ports. So let me briefly introduce the 3 ports. This port is with the fuse is connected with the e-bag power source, the e-bag battery, to steal power. And these 2 wires are connected with the buzzer. Now in China, many e-bags, they have a buzzer. The factories just install a buzzer for the e-bags. If somebody touched the e-bag, trigger the vibration, the e-bag will beep loudly to threaten the seat. And but some e-bags, they don't have the buzzer, so the user need to buy a buzzer in a shop and ask them to install a buzzer. And this one we have this. It's very easy to install the buzzer. Just need to plug it in. And the last port, the 3rd port, it has 3 wires. Most e-bag MCU has a port for this one to connect. With the MCU, the e-bag MCU port, we call it an anti-theft port. It has 3 pins. So we can just connect this to the e-bag port. So no need to cut any wire, no need to do complex wiring, just plug into the e-bag. Very easy installation. This mini tracker, it can detect. It has many functions. I think the most interesting function is that it can start the e-bag without key. The user just needed to send a command on our application, cell phone application. The user just touch the button, then they can enable the scooter to get the power on, and then the user can drive the e-bike. And also the user can touch a button on the application to disable the e-bike, to stop the e-bike. Turn off, or we say turn off the e-bike. And also it has several alerts, like the vibration alert for anti-theft, and the geofence, and the low power, low battery alert. If the e-bike battery is low, the alert will send the tracker will send alerts to users. Then the user will know it's time to charge the e-bike. With the tracker, there's a printed menu. It also can, we have a function, we call it find a car quickly. The user can, through the cell phone application, to let the buzzer beep, like in a parking lot, lots of scooters. User just touch the application button, then his e-bike will beep loudly. Then it's very easy for him to find his e-bike. And For anti-theft, if someone some thief very professional, he find the tracker and he removed it from the motorcycle. The tracker will send alerts. It will say power cut off. Send alerts to server, then the user can know. Because the tracker has built-in battery, so even if someone remove it from the motorcycle, it can work for hours. It can send several alerts to the user, to server, to let the end user know something wrong, something bad happened. And the work voltage line to line T. So it means it can use for almost all electronic bags because it's maxed to line T 40. So now we are promoting this model because we see there are big market for e-bags in overseas, and also we have done several big projects with e-bag manufacturers and some distributors